Legends TV. We are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2023, then please keep it in the Mill family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your preview show looking ahead to tomorrow night's trip to Portman Road and high-flying, newly promoted Ipswich Town. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that Joe Edwards might pick to start the match. Okay, so 2 games for the new gaffer so far since he's come in. One emphatic 4-0 victory away at Sheffield Wednesday prior to the international break, and one equally as emphatic, unfortunately, defeat at home to Coventry City, 3-0 last time out. What will the gaffer do? So taking on board some of the comments in my last video saying you're Billy Mitchell's biggest fan, it wasn't about Billy Mitchell. It's about the fact that the gaffer hasn't really changed the personnel from when Gary Rowett was in charge, and I did think he would try and invest in the youth a little bit more, take Mitchell out of the equation. I thought you might see an SA start a game or a Maku. Although, to be fair, look, it's been difficult for the gaffer. He's come in, not a lot of time to prepare for Sheffield Wednesday, get a 4-0 win, so you can't really change that much going into the next game. So, as much as it may sound silly, the defeat against Coventry may do us a favour in the long run, because he now will be able to say to those players, look, you haven't done the business last Saturday then, and I need to change it. However, on the flip side of that, once again, turning the coin back over, we come into this game having played 8 away games, won 3, drawn 4, and lost only 1 all season. We won 2 of our last 3 away from home as well, Plymouth and Sheffield Wednesday, as I've already mentioned, and of course the opening day win against Middlesbrough at the Riverside. So there's an argument again to not change it too much. So I have no idea what he's going to do. On that basis, this is the team that I will pick. Bielkowski in goal. I would go 3 at the back in the interest of what I've just mentioned. I will go with Sean Hutchinson, Jake Cooper and Wes Harding as the 3 centre-backs. Ryan Leonard, right wing-back, because I was tempted to say put him in at centre-back or put him in at centre midfield or even put him in a 10. He's got to play on his side. He's one that hasn't played so far under Edwards, and he likes to play football, Ryan Leonard, as does Ryan Longman. That's who I put at left wing-back. Longman's not set the world of light for me since he's gone further up the pitch. I did say put him further up the pitch, but on reflection, again, similar to Leonard, very confident on the ball, and hopefully he can help link the play along the pitch somewhere, because we obviously can't really do it through the middle of the pitch. Then I'll stick with Saville and Denor in the centre of midfield. Don't change what's not broken. And then in a 10, I think Duncan Watmore deserves a chance to start the game, having looked at his performance against Coventry last time out off the bench. And then up front, we've got to try it sometime. One striker for us this season isn't working, in my opinion. It did last season, but for whatever reason, it is no longer working. So I would go with Tom Bradshaw and Kevin Nisbet up front to support him and try and form, this partnership that we think, and I'm pretty sure will score goals. It's just been a little case of Nisbet got the nod pre-season. Bradshaw was on the bench. Nisbet got injured. Bradshaw come in. Now Nisbet's back. Let's start trying to build a formidable strike partnership, because I don't think, as I said, for whatever reason, one up front isn't working for us. That's the team I'll go with. And if we do that, I think we could be in for a good night at Portman Road. Let's move on to our opposition. As I've already mentioned, it's Ipswich Town. Managed by Kieran McKenna. He is of the mould of this new age manager, along with Joe Edwards, along with Liam Manning. They've not played a substantial amount of games at the highest level. However, they've worked for the bottom up, done their apprenticeship, and they've become good young managers. And he's done really, really well for them. He's took Ipswich out of the doldrums of League One, got them promoted, and now they're flying high in the Championship. They currently sit 2nd in the division, 7 points behind Leeds in 3rd place, despite Leeds beating them back at Portman Road in August. They're still doing well. They're starting to fizzle, maybe potentially. In their last 5 league games, they've won only 1, but drawn 2 and lost 2. Last time out, they lost 2-0 to Carlos Cobblands, West Bromwich Albion. Never an easy place to go. Is that new manager bounce finally running out for them after a very, very long time? Let's hope so. We're going to be in for a difficult evening. Let's move on to the prediction. And so this is your pre-match prediction. And here we go. I've done the calculations in my brain on this one, although my brain is not the brightest. I don't think we'll lose the game. We haven't drawn yet under Joe Edwards. I think we'll bounce back from the weekend defeat against Coventry. However, I don't feel we're quite there yet to go and take all 3 points at Portman Road. I said it before a million times, I'll say it again. It will be a really good point on the road. I'm going for Kevin Nisbet to get back amongst the goals and hit a double in East Anglia. And so that's it for this preview show. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I am not travelling to Portman Road tomorrow night. I have just got back from holiday. I've still got an ear infection. I'm back at work. This place is still upside down, still catching up on washing. I have missed a few away games. I'm going to point that out before someone else does. Watford Heights at work. Preston was a 12:30 kickoff on the telly. It was after that. Oh, Sheffield Wednesday. That was a day before I went on holiday, and now I'm back off this one. I'm not going to make it to Ipswich tomorrow night. However, I will be live streaming direct from here, and I will be going to Cardiff away, and then what's after that? Leicester away. But yeah, I'm not going to make tomorrow night. The O'Maras will call you in for a full-time reactions, along with Regal Elevators. There'll be videos coming from the ground, and I will call you in for the 90 minutes and more direct from Lions TV Towers for a live stream. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.